Hey guys, here's a review of the Easy Do-It-Yourself Fab USB RGB Slim Fan with hub. On Amazon, they were called the EZDIY-FAB Moonlight RGB case fans, 120 millimeters with 10-port fan hub. Also comes with this remote. Now, remote's pretty easy to use. You got speed, which seems to affect some of the modes. The mode to change the mode, right now I'm on rainbow. And brightness. The brightness doesn't really seem to be affected by them. So unfortunately, this doesn't seem to change the brightness. Anyway, oh well. The fans, they look awesome. They actually look a bit better on my phone than in person, to be honest. My phone really blends the inner ring and makes it nice and bright. It's not quite like that in person. Still looks great, it's just not as bright. The sides look awesome and go through the colors as well, and the backs look great as well. Couple downfalls, if they don't put the sticker exactly on the center, then it creates a wobbling effect, as you can see. The LEDs on the inside, there's only 8 of them, and I believe 12 on the outside. So as the rainbow effect goes around, it's a constant rainbow effect that goes around. You can always see the red pinkish color there. But on the inside, the pink color actually disappears for a while because the LEDs here need to be the same colors as the LEDs on the outside. So since you got 12 colors on the outside and only 8 LEDs here, you end up with 4 always being gone at once. Although that also kind of has a positive effect because then you get, they're not synced up, so then you get a mix of different colors as it goes around, which looks pretty cool. What else? So tons of different modes on this remote. We got off, we got our on. Auto modes, the auto cycles through a bunch of different modes. And there's so many modes on this, it would take me a good amount of minutes just to constantly pound through them all. The cable length on the fan is roughly 19 inches or 48 centimeters, so you got a lot of play there. One of the bad things with the fan cable, though, is like all these companies, they tend to have their own little proprietary plug, so they just do not want to play nice with each other. So unfortunately, this won't go with your other fan cases. Also, the cable, it's 2 separate cables, probably one for the RGB and one for, I don't know, the power. I wasn't able to control the speed of these fans. Different software I tried hooking up couldn't recognize them, so I guess they're not PMW fans. I thought they were, so that's a bummer. Although now that I look at the name, doesn't look like it says that anywhere, so I must have looked at something else and then bought these, but oh well. The fans do look great. This is a fan off, and yep, on. Let's see, what else? The hub, here's the easy hub. To sync it with your motherboard, when you got it plugged into the ARGB header, just hold this bottom middle green button and it will sync if it doesn't sync automatically. One bad part about the hub is the LED strips that you can hook onto the bottom. So you got LED 1 and 2 there. They're 4-pin LED strips, not 3-pin. So if you go and you get the EZDIY-FAB LED strips, well, those are 3 pins. I'm not sure if they have 4-pin ones, so that's kind of a downer. Oh well. Let's see. I couldn't control the individual LEDs in these when I hooked it up with my OrSync software. Although my OrSync software was super buggy and I tried uninstalling it and re-downloading it. But every time I tried, I got critical failures, so it wasn't working too well. Let's see. I'm going to cycle through different modes as I just tell you different things about it. So, let's see. Yeah, biggest cons, proprietary controller, 8 LEDs in the center, 12 on the outside. Doesn't appear that you can change the brightness. Not sure how much I can affect the speed either. Let's see, gonna go to the slowest. Yeah, that's supposedly the slowest, but let's see, 1/1000. All right, gonna go to the fastest. Okay, yeah, I guess it does get a bit quicker. Okay, so yeah, speed works. Let's see. Yep, the fans, I can barely hear them if the fan's by itself. Of course, if you have the wind going through cables, a radiator, etc., you can hear it a lot more. I have 3 fans in there, plus an all-in-one liquid cooler. And normally I can't hear the fans at all, although I can hear my all-in-one liquid cooler, the motor in that, more than I can hear these fans. These fans are super quiet. They do seem to push a good amount of air as well, which is nice. And yeah, that's about it. I got 6 of them plus the hub for, it was like $43 or something, $44. So that's less than the cost of basically one Corsair fan or one thermal take, and they do look pretty awesome. So for the price, they pretty much can't be beat. They do get some awesome effects in your computer, and they can link up with your standard software and do effects like Comet, Strobe, Breathing, Tide, or any other programs you can program with Aura Sync and stuff. But yeah, even the basic modes do look pretty cool. There's a lot of cool different modes in here. They do have rubber pads on the corners, front and back, so keep out that vibration. And I think that's all the pros and cons. But yeah, plenty of cable length, so that's good. And I'm just pounding through the different modes here because there are tons. A lot of the modes are the same, just different colors. There doesn't appear to be a mode where you got a ring going counterclockwise or an LED going counterclockwise, one clockwise, and then they hit each other. But, you know. All right, so I'm going to turn off the light so you can see what the fans look like with the light off. So they look a bit more, saturated on my phone than in person, but they still do look pretty great in person. Some pretty colors. This one kind of stacks on itself. Let's take a look at the sides. The back. It's funny, it gets orange on my phone quite a bit, but in person it's just more pink than gets red. All right, let's see if we can get back to the rainbow mode. So yeah, tons of different options. Oh, there's a stack where we got one going one way and one the other. I guess they do have that effect. Cool. Although just not on the inside, apparently. Just on the outside. The fans are pretty bright. They're not super blinding or anything, but, they're bright enough where you're not going to be like they're too dim. So, all right, back to the rainbow mode. Once again, they do look pretty cool. I do like the sides of them. It's not just a solid, lit up bar on the side. Kind of like the look of this a bit more. One thing I should note is this inside ring kind of looks like it's lit up and glowing there. It's not lit up and glowing. It looks a lot more white and dull in person than it does on my phone. It's just the easy do-it-yourself logo there, as you can see, and it's reflecting the light. Yeah, it doesn't look nearly as bright and cool in person, but yep. The fans overall do look great. Just, yeah, that little logo doesn't look as bright in person. So anyway, hope this helps you make a decision or purchasing choice. And thanks for watching my review. If you like it, hit that like button. Feel free to subscribe. I'm going to talk a bit more about some other computer parts I bought. Anyway, thanks for checking out my video.